Well, this visit has been a real success, particularly in opening up the market. And we've got a business delegation with us of 60 leaders, and you only need to spend 5 minutes with them to see what a difference it will make to our economy back at home. President Trump's comments, which I've seen, look to me as if they're directed more the Canadians than us.
He mentioned the UK.
Well, he did, and as you know, the US-UK relationship is very close, so we discussed this visit with his team before we came on the visit, and I think I'm right in saying that President Trump is expected to visit China himself in April. Well, it is a volatile world, and I don't think I've known a time where what's happening internationally has impacted back at home so directly. So we've got to engage with this volatile world. It would be foolhardy to simply say we'll ignore. And you know, the French President has visited and engaged. The German Chancellor is coming to visit and to engage. For the UK to be the only country that refuses to engage would be not in our national interest. One of the benefits of engaging is to not only seize the opportunities, but to raise those difficult, sensitive issues, which you can't raise if you're not in the room. You can't raise if you don't have a leader-to-leader meeting. On the question of the parliamentarians, I know it's a cause of concern, which is why I did raise it. And the response of the Chinese as a result of our discussions is that the restrictions no longer apply. And President Xi said to me that means that all parliamentarians are free to travel to China. Now that rather vindicates my approach, because that's only because we're here that we have had the engagement, and that has provided the opportunity for a leader-to-leader discussion on sensitive issues, as well as the opportunities that we've opened up through this visit. We also announced yesterday that tariffs on whiskey would be halved. I can tell you now, that's moved on in the last 24 hours. That halving of tariffs will start on Monday. Okay. So for the whiskey sector back at home, that's hugely good news. Well, there isn't a start date yet, but we didn't have a start date for whiskey tariffs yesterday, but now we've got one. And I think the fact that that date is Monday shows you the speed at which we're working. But you know, these are the immediate sort of bankable benefits.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.